What's up, everybody? All right, we're showing you something a little bit newer here today on CCB. This one right here is a 2017 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sahara. So stay with me. I'm gonna walk you through and let you see it. Maybe even tell you a few of the differences between, you know, some of the JKUs that maybe aren't 2017, right? A lot of times where I've been working at some of the car lots I work at, a lot of the times the Jeep Wranglers that we sell are 2007 to 2014s, kind of around that year model range. Haven't really had a whole lot of 07s, but 08s to 14s in those areas. And a lot of the reasons why a lot of pre-owned car dealerships, used car dealers will have those year model Jeep Wranglers and four-door is because really the price range. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about today, right? Here's a 17 model with 84,000 miles on it, going for just around $31,900. So we're talking $32,000 for this Wrangler. Now here's the thing, I'm going to show you some of the stuff on it that's a little bit different, maybe a few upgrades you're going to get on it compared to an 07 to an 11 and a 2012 to 2014, 15, somewhere right around there. So anyways, let's go ahead and start getting the review started here. And first off, you're going to see on a 17 model like this right here, and I think even some of the 16s, and maybe even some of the 15s, I'm not exactly sure when this happened, but you will notice the silver, right? Some of them will have a little bit different color scheme going on right all in here, right? So that's one thing. Also, the headlights are a little bit different. At first, I thought maybe those are aftermarket headlamps, but maybe they're factory headlamps. They're LED, which is kind of nice. Another thing I like about this one on the Sahara package, at least, the bumper down here is gloss black, right? Now that might be an option just for the Sahara, because of course we always know on the Saharas the fenders are usually painted the same color to match the rest of the vehicle. Also looks like the fog lights right here are LED as well. Good stuff. Those may be aftermarket though. But anyways, moving right along, right? I'm a fan of these wheels. They look really nice and clean for a stock wheel. 5-star, it's got a machine face on it. And good looking tire. This is pretty much a street tire. If you're buying a Jeep Wrangler to drive on the roads all the time, going back and forth to work and all of that, or in the city, perfect tire for that. The Michelins, right? Let's take a little bit closer look at those Michelins. I mean, they don't have anything to do with off-road or getting in the dirt and all that. I mean, they can do that, but this is more to me a street tire, the LTX MS2s. And I really like the wheels though. They're really good looking. Anyways, moving right along on this Sahara tonight, or today. It's getting towards the end of the day here at the store. Got the running board at the bottom, right? Soft top looks pretty good. I've noticed that on some of the newer body style Wranglers, it seems to me like the soft top looks a little beefier up top. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but let me know in the comment section. If you're a little more expert in Jeep Wranglers than I am, let me know. Is there a difference in those tops from the little bit newer Wranglers where they look a little beefier? Is there more, you know, is there something more going on in that top there than some of the older Wranglers? As far as the rear is concerned on this Jeep, I don't really see a whole lot of difference from a 2014 Wrangler and a 2017 Wrangler. Seriously, there's not really a whole lot of difference going on. The main difference I saw was up in the front. As far as the rear is concerned, even the taillights, they're just your traditional Jeep JKU taillights and all that. Now, moving right along, right? Check this out. Most of your Saharas, from what I usually sell, 14 and under, the subwoofer is right here, right? The subwoofer in this one is right here. And again, I don't get to film a whole lot of Jeeps that are newer like this all the time. So is this an aftermarket option? I don't know. It looks pretty factory if you want to ask me. Yeah, Chrysler Corporation right there on there. So maybe they moved the subwoofer right there. Kind of does away with the little spot in there to be able to store some of your stuff, but still getting the sub. All right. That's a very nice Jeep, by the way, everybody. It's super clean, Paint looks good. Mileage is good. All that stuff. Now, it doesn't have any aftermarket upgrades on it at all. This is pretty much an all-stock OEM Jeep Wrangler. But that's all right, you know. Sometimes you might want to buy a Jeep just like this and maybe do some of your own upgrades on it. As far as interior is concerned, black seats look pretty good. Got different color stitching on them. This one's got the carpets and all that. Yeah, not bad. Let's take a look in the front here. There you go. Looks pretty standard for the most part. Let's go ahead and have a seat and we'll take her back down to the store. Does have, I notice on here it says Alpine. So you got Alpine stereo. As far as dash and all is concerned, not really a whole lot of difference from a 2014 to a 17, right? Same exact setup on the inside. I mean, really not a whole lot of difference at all. It's a Jeep Wrangler. They're all pretty much built pretty close to the same. The big changes happened in 2018 when the JL came around. That's when everything switched. And they really just started turning the Jeep Wranglers into a whole nother vehicle, which I really like, to be honest with you. I love the JL setup on the interior, the bigger screens. They're really nice. But here's the thing. If I had to go out there and buy a JL Wrangler right now, Sahara, kind of like this with 85,000 miles on it, how much more money are we talking about? If this 17 model with 85K on it is selling for 31,900, 32,000, or even 33, what do you think an 18 JL's running with 85,000 miles on it? Probably closer to 35. And in reality, how much did the Jeep Wrangler cost when it was new? We're getting up there almost to new prices, right? 40,000. So anyways, we're in 2021 now. So if you bought an 18, 19, 20, 21, we're 3-4 years out. We should be able to save ourselves some money buying a 3 to 4 year old vehicle. But in reality, yeah, how much is a 2021 Sahara 4-door costing right now, right? Probably 40 to 45,000, I'm assuming. I haven't done a whole lot of research myself on them, and I've never worked at the new Jeep store. But again, get in that comment section, guys and girls. Let me know, what is it? What do you think? How much are they costing? You know, to bump up to a JL versus a JK. You know, in this type of situation, if you're still watching with me, I appreciate it. But here's a good question. Would you, if you were in the position of spending $30,000 to $35,000 on a Jeep Wrangler right now, would you get the JKU Sahara like this? Or would you try to find yourself a JL? What would you do? Let me know. Seriously, I think you might be able to find yourself a JL Jeep Wrangler under 35,000, but you may have to find one that's pushing, you know, 110, 115,000 miles on it. Is it worth getting the Jeep and the JL with more mileage? All these things are kind of theoreticals, but let me explain. At the end of the day, it's your money. You got to do what you got to do, and you got to figure out what you want to figure out on buying a car and how much you want to spend. Right? That's really the name of the game at the end of the day, is how much are you wanting to spend on your next Jeep Wrangler. All right, everybody, thanks for watching with me. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, stay in the loop, and yeah, thanks again. Come see me.